You didn't pack my lunch! Never mind! We're going back to school. Just kidding, no one's going back to school. Because everyone's being homeschooled. Because we're in a pandemic. Okay, without getting too political, because we stay away from that on my channel, because I don't have the emotional capacity to handle. Because a lot of you are learning virtually on school, and so we're lacking some of that nostalgia. That, like, you pack your bags, you go to Staples, you get your new pencil case, you get your new notebooks, and just that new notebook smell. We're all kind of missing that. You gotta learn who's in your homeroom, whether that's a good thing or bad. We're all missing some nostalgia. So guess what, guys? I decided to bring you some back to school nostalgia. Seatbelts, everyone! What's the best way for a fitness person to do that? Relive all the humiliation we had in middle school of doing fitness testing in front of our other hormone-fueled classmates. But instead of classmates, it's internet trolls for me. Research Keltie is back to tell you about fitness testing. So fitness testing actually started back in the 1950s, which fitness activist Dr. Hans Cross and Bonnie Pruden created an exercise test for thousands of kids in US, Switzerland, Italy, and Austria. Sorry, Americans, but back then, 58% of Americans failed, while only 8% of Europeans did. What?
Who would have thunk it, man?
The test was abolished in 2012 and then replaced by a more comprehensive fitness program to support individual goals rather than a basic standard, because you're not basic. The change was a result of decades of negative feedback from both students and teachers. The test was totally backwards. Physical education teacher Jonah Faber told the outlet, "We knew who was going to be last and we were embarrassed telling them." We'll have funny to visualize a teacher knowing ahead of time. Yeah, so I can't stay in character any longer. Moral of the story is now there's 5 different categories in fitness testing, and I'm gonna do those 5 and see if I can pass. This is just gonna go wrong so many ways. If I crush it, they're gonna be like, Keltie, you have a fitness channel and you crush a middle school fitness test. You get no praise for that. I'm like, true. But if I fail it, they'll be like, Keltie, you have a fitness class and you couldn't pass a middle school fitness. Yeah, that would hurt. So I wrote this down, but I'm not good at memorizing, so I'm not gonna stare at you guys. I'm just staring at the screen. So there's the cardio portion. So I can either do a 1 mile run, pacer, progressive aerobic, cardiovascular endurance test, walk. Then I need to do abdominal strength endurance, a curl up, upper body strength endurance. I can do a modified pull up, flex arm hang, or push up. Trunk extensor strength and flexibility. It's called a trunk lift. Flexibility, sit and reach, stretch. There's a shoulder test, and then a body composition, because you know, just what hormonal self-esteem issued children need. Body composition testing. Wow. Let's do it! Now, in case you couldn't tell, I don't have enough money to have a VO2 max test in my apartment. This isn't even my apartment, it's an Airbnb. But I've been trying to find a way I can calculate my VO2 max using a formula, and all I can find is a 1 mile fitness walking test calculator. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna calculate it with math. 1 mile speed walk. I can't jog it. I just have to walk as fast as I possibly can. Let's go. Side note, I'm Canadian, so we don't actually do miles, we do kilometers. So I'm going 1,609 miles. No, 1,609 meters. I'm going up a hill. I don't know if that's gonna change my heart rate. It's not smart. Not a smart path I took. Okay, let's figure this out.
1 hour later.
10-second pulse. Oh no, I did the wrong. Now I gotta do more math. My VO2 max is 44 ml/kg/min. I have no idea if that's good or not. I'm also gonna calculate it right before I went up that hill because I was stupid and the last 10 meters was a straight up hill, and I think it's just supposed to be flat ground. So this is called me just hoping to get A+ and be an extra. Next up is the curl up. It's kind of like a sit up, but it's more about where I move my hands. I have 4 minutes to perform as many as possible, but I have to tap out at 75, and I'm allowed 2 breaks, and it has to be at kind of a pace at about 1 to 3 seconds every time up. Let's do this. Use this bad boy. Okay, I got 4 minutes to do 75. This will be my 1 break. $67, $68, $69, $70, $71, $72, $73, $74, $75. Oh, I feel the last bits were in my neck. So next up is push-ups, and I'm looking, the best you can possibly get is over 18 for males and over 7 for girls without breaking. So I'm just gonna go for that. 17. Is this considered low enough? Yeah. 18. That was so anticlimactic. Oh, and this beautiful outfit I'm wearing is Gymsharks Adapt Series, which is my current favorite Gymshark sports bra and leggings. A naked feeling, but compression. I know that never goes hand in hand. That's why I'm so obsessed. They're so comfortable, yet they just hold everything in. Ooh. And you can always click my link down below if you want to check it out, any new releases, and support me. Thank you. Okay, one of the other options is modified pull-up, and usually you go on the modified pull-up bar, but I'm just gonna try this table. I don't know how secure this table is. Okay, this one is some weird box and you have to reach with like 1 hamstring at a time, and it's the amount of inches, but they don't even give me the things. I'm just gonna do it and see how far I reach, and you in the comments say if I pass or fail. Once again, we're going in raw, as the kids would say. Actually, I don't think any kid should be saying that. Okay, so I think 1 is bent and they start like this. And I think it's how far you can reach, if I remember from back in my day, decades ago. But like, I reach way over my hands, like, I feel that's a good distance. Yes, no? Teachers down below, is this a pass or not? I'll try my other. Straight, reach. Oh, I don't think I'd be able to pull. Be able to reach? Is it pass or not? I don't know. Some teacher help. Is this fast? This looks like a torture device. This is gonna be next to impossible to do on myself, but we're gonna try it. So I have to do at least 12 inches, but a 9, my lower back is so inflexible. Like, so I could do cool yoga moves if it weren't for that. So pretty much touch this and get my neck up to here using my lower back. Okay. I count. Oh, okay, wait. I'm really trying not to cheat. I think I'm doing it. We're just gonna say I passed. Here's my report, and I think back in the day, teachers got apples, so here's an apple. Thank you. Bribery will get you nowhere in life, Keltie, but I'm hungry, so let's grade this paper. VO2 max. You have 2 answers. I see you put 45, but you also made some awful excuse about without a hill. That is not a valid answer. So for age 17 and above, the highest zone is 38.6 and above. So this would be an A+, but we are docking a mark for the humble brag and extra answer, so you will just get an A. For curl up, age 5, you just have to do 2, so you did beat the 5-year-old. And the max score for females is 18, so yes, A+, keep your ego in check. Push-ups, you did beat the males, so they're half your weight and size, but I will give you that check mark. Modified pull-up, you put 15 but also a question mark. I have no idea what that means, but we will give it to you. You did beat 7, which females had to get above. Now, I do have a question here that makes no sense. For the back saver sit and reach, you put I plead the 5th. I don't know if this is humor, but I do not find anything about fitness humorous. Not to mention this is on the back of an Alexis Ren workout script. Do not have other paper. For shoulder stretch, you put humble brag, which I'm assuming you did, but you also didn't put yes or no or pass, so I will give you 0.5. Now I noticed the body composition isn't on here. It's humiliating, that's why. All jokes aside, I don't have a body composition fat capillary thing, but just for the sake of the internet, just think, back in the day, we'd have to be there in front of people and they would just squeeze. I can't think of anything more humiliating and be like, let's just grab everything you have, your sides, all your extra this. I do have one of these things that monitors my body fat percent. They're not really accurate. So I will submit at 5'7", 120 to 125 pounds, around 20% body fat according to a really random scale. So that BMI leaves you at 19.6, but I'm giving you a 0 because you forgot to submit. How silly of me, I'm blind. BMI is absolute crap because it doesn't account for muscle mass, so usually athletes and people who are actually very fit can appear in the obese, so it is quite arbitrary. We've moved past that. I will give you a B. That's it? Like, out of A+? You passed the first one, you passed the second, you did the trunk lift without proper supervision, you did the push-ups, you put a question mark on your pull-up, but you appear to have superiorly passed it. You put humble brag, which is not a numerical response to shoulder stretch, which should have been a yes or no, and you forgot the body composition. So, would have been a good score, but you apparently suck at listening to instructions. So that was just a fun video I thought I'd do. It was I'm so used to doing the extreme fitness challenges. This was quite nice, and I was like, oh yeah, I passed it. Cool, I beat a middle school in fitness challenge. There's no need to brag. Like, woo, I'm better than the standard 8-year-old at push-ups. But you know what, I'll take my victory. Comment down below any other challenges you guys want. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Like always, if you guys want, hit a thumbs up if you guys like this kind of video. Hit subscribe if you're new around here. I always appreciate it. And most importantly, have a great day. Go pet dog. Love you guys. Bye.